So day 5, we're looking to just remind him of some of the things we did yesterday. Pretty much the same process every single day, and then teach him a few new things. It's very cool to see how he's progressing. I love his little star on his face. Super cute. All right, guys, so see if he remembers how to back up. There we go. That's good. I love it when they give extra steps like that, like for free. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and ask him to go in a circle. That's good. Yep. That's great. Good job. Okay, now back him up. Get him a little bit back. There we go. And have him rest out there. And then send him back through. Have him rest out there. So you can already see, after just working on it a couple of times here, he's learned that that's a great place to stop. Over here's a great place to stop, which is key because otherwise they'll just keep running around in circles and they can get very confused. If you let them rest for a few seconds, both sides, they get really, really clever about it, and they'll learn where's the right place to stop. So now I'm gonna just bring him over here a little bit. The nice thing is now I have control of him and I can stop him and send him places. And I'm going to work on the leg handling that we already worked on yesterday. Just going to progress with that and continue to remind him we can touch him all over his body. It's a big deal for horses that are animals that are prey animals. It's a big deal for them to let you touch their legs and basically immobilize them. If I was a lion or something, I would start to just eat his leg. So it's pretty vulnerable for them, and they literally are giving you full control of their life if they let you do that. So here he was a little resistant. The other thing I noticed that I didn't really have time to fix is he was off balanced. So I don't want him to be off balanced because that's gonna mean he doesn't want to lift up his leg. Okay. Also, I can extend my hand out as far as possible so that he's not gonna kick my head. But I just want to gently work with him here and hold his little foot till he relaxes it. So you can tell he was a little bit agitated. He didn't really want me to touch his leg, but that's fine. That's why we're doing this, to get him used to it. Okay, that's great. They can be very quick with their legs, so don't be scared if they're just jerking their leg up very quickly or doing something like that. They're very quick with their little feet. Rubbing them down and handling them and touching them is such an important part of it. It's really important when they're little to do this so they don't get very scared when they're older. This is a great time to just rub on them and touch on them. It's an important thing. So a similar thing as with the other foal, I want to make sure that they come off the pressure towards the halter. If they don't do that, then there's no hope for tying them up. So if they do that though, that's a great place to start. And I'm just going to put it on the easiest setting in the tie ring and start to move him back and forth and let him get used to the pressure coming from the halter. So just so he can feel that he's tied up and feel what it's like, I'm just going to step away from him and let him bump into that pressure a little bit. So you can see there he backed up to where there's a lot of slack in the lead rope. There, he kind of hit the pressure a little bit. So if he was to go crazy and pull back, that would just release all of the rope. So that's why it's really important to have that. So there, he tried to follow me, but the lead rope's stopping him. But he is respecting it quite well. Now I'm just going to desensitize him here. Good job. And now I'm going to send him back and forth a little bit. So that's really good. He turned to face the pressure that was coming from the halter. So that's really good. You can see now that he's really respecting that pressure. There we go. That's amazing. So this is a really, really good example for you guys because he's never ever been tied up. And you can see how respectful he's being, how much slack he's putting in the halter. And he's learning to deal with the pressure in the right way. There we go. So one cross. See if we can get another one. There we go. Perfect. So if they're crossing their front legs over like that, they're doing it perfectly. So try from this side. There's a good crossover. There's another one. So that's really good. That's good. There we go. So that's perfect. That's a great reminder of what we taught him yesterday. And I think he did really well. We'll end with some desensitizing. We just throw the rope over his back, around his legs. And on both sides of his body. And that's really good. Well done, little buddy. So I think he did really well today for day 5. And it was a much more brief and concise lesson with just a lot of revision. And we also taught him how to tie up, and I think he did very well. I'm in the middle of filming an epic video series of training this wild horse. If you want to see that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Half of you watching this aren't even subscribed yet, so go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed, you can like the video. That helps it get more views. It's free to do both of those things. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me a lot. So I appreciate it. We'll see you guys in the next video.